Welcome to the CFBHC Roundtable. I'm Dean Craig Pelton.
I'm Danger Zone.
Franz Kafka.
I'm Saluna.
Well, we're going to be going over some of the top recruits here to be revealed in round 3. But first, let's just see the impact of some of them. The first, and possibly the biggest one that could be decided tonight, is Sam Hiller-Weeden from Saratoga, California. Target wide receiver, 3 of 5, considering Hawaii and Fresno State.
Yeah. Charlie Walter get a big weapon right there.
That'd be kind of scary, especially the way Hawaii is to add.
Dream.
Hmm?
Dream just carpet bombed us. Stream bomb.
What I was saying is to add a weapon like Sam Hiller-Weeden, even though Charlie Walter disappointing end of the season, but he'll be back next year just as a sophomore.
Yeah.
Add someone like Sam Hiller-Weeden would make that Hawaii team possibly a playoff contender.
Yeah. I mean, they were already headed that way this year, yeah, because until Charlie Walter went down, they were, what, 7-2?
Yeah, undefeated in conference.
Yeah.
He had 28 touchdowns last season, so he's an absolute monster.
Yeah.
And Hiller-Weeden is just insane. 6'3", 205 target wide receiver. But Fresno State is another team who could use a guy like this.
Oh, yeah.
They need something, and if they pull down this guy, it's a huge get for their program. They don't have very many playmakers. They have Jose Melendez, I think, is their running back, who's had some...
No, that's Fresno State. Wait, are you talking about Fresno State? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's not many big guys on their team, but
Yeah.
they could add one here.
And they went really small, didn't they? They got a bunch of, like, threes or something, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, this would be the only good part of or the only really good part of their class.
Let's see.
There's a certain outside linebacker who I know is
Yeah, that's...
Danger Mike.
Oh, actually, Fresno State got a 1 of 4, 2.5, 3.5, a couple of 3.5s, but no one better than 4.0.
Yeah, so that's that's not great.
Yeah. And then the next one, the other 3 of 5 considering, is Daquan Darcy.
Ooh.
And I have a little interest in him. Deciding between TCU and Texas, and there's a lot of recruits that are siding between TCU and Texas right now.
Yeah. And Texas has more visits, I think.
He does.
They do. They have 3, I have 2.
I mean, it's not that big of an advantage, but...
Most impressive stat for me for Darcy is the 10 forced fumbles last year.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and I've had trouble forcing turnovers this year, so something like that would be
Had
huge.
trouble doing everything this year.
Yeah, true.
Will Daquan Darcy,
But no, I went like the first 7 weeks of the season without forcing a turnover at all. I turned over like 24
6 weeks
times.
without scoring a passing touchdown.
I did. I scored a passing touchdown.
I too
Texas.
score passing touchdowns.
I scored 1. I got 1. But
Did you lose that game like 70-7 or something, but it was still a
it was
win
like
for you?
56-7. It was against Texas.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of Texas, just another weapon if they get him. That's all you can say. They got Brad Davis, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
bringing together a pretty solid recruiting class. One of the best in Texas, especially if they land Darcy. They're already terrifying. You just make them even better.
It's making you sick saying that, isn't it, Danger? I can see it.
I mean, I really want him, and it's going to be really tight.
Yeah.
It's just more weapons for Texas.
dollar bills, y'all.
Pretty much. Does he even come? I don't really see him come on very much, or pretty much at all, actually.
He almost went 2 weeks and then snuck back on. He's around every once in a while.
I noticed, actually, for some of the admins that are listening, or Kafka or somebody needs to go through and figure out. There's a lot more people that have disappeared. Iowa State's open. Syracuse is open. I noticed them while I was doing the recruiting.
Oh wow, Syracuse is gone.
Syracuse is a pretty good one. He hasn't been on like 3 weeks.
All right. Well, after this, there is wide receiver Kevin Garvin from Sterling, Colorado. Target 2.5 of 5 between BYU, Boise State, and Colorado State. There is 3 good choices there because BYU's a playoff team this year. Boise State had their great run last year. Colorado State has, I think, the #1 class right now. Number 2.
Is Boise State going to be a playoff team this year too?
I think they'll be in the qualifying game or whatever, probably.
Yeah.
They're almost certainly going to be the weakest of the conference champions.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, I like Boise's chances to get in. I think Hawaii had the upper edge, but I think they go to the AAC championship game if they beat Fresno. So they should go.
They should be able to beat them. We've seen crazier upsets this year, but it seems likely.
Yeah, that seems like a gimme, but we'll see. And for BYU, they've already clinched. Get another weapon.
There's technically, I'd like to clear something up really quick while we're talking about the BYU thing. Ape seems to think that he can't be in the playoffs, but he technically can still make the playoffs if he gets into high enough ranked on the, if he wins out and goes 9-3 or whatever and gets ranked 8th, he would still technically make the play or have a chance to make the playoffs.
All right. And then Colorado State has the #2 class right now. We've got 2 5.0s, a 4.5, 2 4.0s, and then 10 3.5s. That's just an insane class. And they did that without getting a single JUCO recruit.
And I played Colorado State in 2016 and 17, I believe. So.
Oh, so do I.
Damn, that's going to be hard games.
Yeah. Devin Conroy, I think, the 1 of 5 quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
If he adds Kevin Garvin to his wide receiver corps, that's going to be scary.
Yeah.
And then after that, there's...
If their coach actually stays.
2 Southern centers, Lucas Hurd and Mindy Morrow. Both are considering Bama. One's considering Virginia and Bama, the other is considering Arizona and Bama. One's 2.55, the other's 1.55. I don't think Bama's going to get them both, but I think they have a good shot to pull down one of them. But center is a huge position here, I think, just because there's not much depth at it overall in the sim. So 2.55 center is an elite recruit, one of the best in the class. So I think I like Bama there because they have the sub-region advantage.
And just looking at Bama's depth chart, they're redshirting a 3 of 5 center right now, so they definitely need the help. They're losing one of the best center prospects of the draft this year, so they need a center.
And then they have the 1.5 of 5 center that they're also considering. I think Arizona's going to end up getting him, which is a good thing for Neo, because there's not many recruits in the desert this year, so he had to go to South Southern to steal one. So we'll see how that one's. They're actually both from Alabama, so right in Randy's backyard.
How do you, just a quick question, how do you want to do do you just want to talk about or do you announce the 5s, or do you want to do the 4.5s as well and then build up from there?
I think we should do the 5s, because there's a lot of 4.5s.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of 4.5s. There's like 30. Okay.
Yeah,
so
there
are 18 5s.
Yeah, we can do those. Let's build up. So let's start with this 1 of 5.
Yeah, I'll start with them. I have them in order. I can just read them from the bottom up. Right.
So
do you want to do it? I can bring them up, and then if you'd like to talk about the person, if you care, if it's like somebody important or something, I can mention who it is and where they come from and stuff. If you want to do that.
Sure, however you want to do it. So I figure we start and go up.
Okay, well, I'll start it then you guys can talk about. Although I do not have the people they were considering before this round.
All right, yeah. If you bring it up, I have them right here.
Oh, okay. So the first one you guys can talk about will be tight end Jonathan Greer from Beacon Falls, Connecticut, 1 of 5.
He's considering Virginia and North Carolina.
Ooh.
Successor to Danny Patrick,
Yeah.
or takes Virginia. I don't know.
Who's their quarterback? They have a pretty good one, don't they?
He has
Oh.
Bob Dowler.
Yes, it's either 3 out of 4.5 or is it like a 3 out of 3.5. I think it's one of the two.
I'm not sure, but they make him throw a lot.
Yeah.
They're another one of those teams that throws like 50 times a game.
So they could use a good
John-
tight end.
Might be why Jonathan Greer's considering him. You guys want to make predictions on these?
I'm going with UNC.
I gotta go
I'll
with
say
you
Virginia.
too.
Okay. I guess I'll announce them then.
Yeah.
Jonathan Greer has chosen to attend Virginia.
Ooh,
Wow.
Point Dean.
That's a great addition for NPK Lim.
That is a great fit for MP Quinn.
If they're still considering, how do you want me to... I guess I'll say
Yeah, just
they're still considering or whatever.
bring him up.
Mhm.
Okay, next up we have another tight end, Stephen Maloney from Roma, Texas.
He's considering Texas and TCU. Another
Oh.
recruit is considering Texas and TCU. And
I'm going to predict he's still considering.
Yeah.
I predict he
That question was just asked. I think that's a good guess.
I think he commits to Texas. I'd be surprised if he's still considering because, well, I'd bid on him. But, I mean, I don't see why he would keep considering TCU. I already have 2 big top tight end recruits, a 1 of 4.5 and a 1 of 4.
And
So,
before he commits to TCU.
I don't
You guys should talk about the... like how you did with the last guy, about what spot he could fill on those respective teams. That would make it pretty interesting, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Texas, I don't know how big they are at tight end. I know I got a big tight end transfer. If he comes to TCU, he's going to be sitting a year behind Paul Carter Williams, the 4.5 JUCO I have, redshirting more than likely, and then he'll be the guy. He'll have to fight with Emmanuel Lisa for starting spot, but he certainly has the ability to. At Texas, I think the position's a little more open, but
Texas, it's he's got a sophomore 3 out of 4.5 and a freshman 2.5 out of 4.5. So he could just bring this guy in and redshirt him.
Yeah.
yeah, he's considering 2 teams that have a lot of tight end talent, it seems. So it's going to be interesting where he ends up.
And I believe he is the tallest tight end in this class at 6 foot. No, he's not. There's a 6'6". He's 6'5", 195.
It's good
Yeah,
size. He's a
well,
little skinny. He looks like a pass catcher.
He's like slot receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy Graham type. All right, so let's hear the. Like I say, he's still going to Texas.
Stephen Maloney will announce that he is attending the University of Texas.
All right,
Good get for Dalla.
that's a big get. I'm gonna say I didn't visit him, so I'm not surprised. But
Yeah, I mean, I would assume you would know what was happening since he's your potential recruit.
yeah, no, I put a point on him, so I figured Texas.
Oh.
And I didn't visit, so I'm not surprised at all that he's going to Texas. I figured Texas put 10 or so and didn't visit.
Yeah.
Up next, fullback Angelo Paul from Goodyear, Arizona. I think he's the best fullback. Oh no, there's actually one more today.
Mark Carlisle is the other one.
Yeah.
Angelo Paul, between Arizona State and Texas A&M.
Oh, wow. That's a...
Yeah. Well, Texas A&M looks like they're reaching out sub-region for this guy. I mean, Texas A&M, do they even use a fullback?
I don't know if we,
Like, look how much they throw.
Yeah.
Do they have on their team?
they do need a fullback because their best fullback is graduating this year and they've got nobody behind him.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
True. And so he might be an instant start at Texas, but at Texas A&M, but how much use would he get compared to Arizona State, who I'm not sure what offense they run, but I think it might be more traditional that uses a fullback greater, but
They can't throw the ball any more than Texas A&M. That's
Yeah.
But fullbacks do help in pass protection, so it's not like he won't get used. I like Arizona State to get him, though, especially having the in-sub-region advantage.
Yeah.
Big guy, though. 5'9". I think it's 5'9". 5'8". 206. That is some stocky build right there.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. Let's hear this.
Angelo Paul will be heading to Phoenix, Arizona to join Azul and the Arizona State University Sun Devils.
That's a good win for them. I mean, you got to keep the in-Arizona recruits in Arizona, especially when the sub-region is not very great.
Next up, wide receiver Eli Austin from Stockton, Missouri.
Ooh, he's got some interesting offers. This is very SEC-oriented between Tennessee, Georgia, and Vanderbilt. What do you think about him, Franz?
I love his. 6'5", 217 with a target receiver. He's definitely a future pro prospect that could thrive in any offense, especially one that is in Athens, Georgia.
Yeah, I definitely like him as 6'5", 217. Just might be the best size of any wide receiver in this recruiting class. But I look at Tennessee and Vanderbilt, and I see teams who need him more than Georgia would.
Yeah, I'm going to predict Tennessee for this one. I think that he's an instant starter, and I think they need some.
Yeah, that's where I think he's going to.
I'm going Vanderbilt.
Okay.
They have another big one.
Wide receiver Eli Austin will be heading to Knoxville, Tennessee to join LDO and the Tennessee Volunteers.
That's a good one.
That's a great get for LDO.
Yeah.
I'm not going to look forward to playing him for the next 3 years.
Nah, he's
going to be good. I like this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, another tight end, Caden Reese from Aspen, Colorado.
Oh, between Air Force and Washington, only two considering.
Oh, well.
From Aspen, Colorado, though, so I think the early look has to be at Air Force.
Yeah.
And
I definitely
he could be
think it can go both ways.
an instant contributor for Air Force.
The
question I have is he too tall for the Air Force Academy?
6'3".
6'3", I don't know if he can fit in the plane.
They take other people, though, just not to fly planes.
Well, he is going to have to because this is a large individual.
He is going to be one behind a desk in the Air Force. No. So I think he's going to end up at Washington because of it. They told him he could fly a plane, but when he finally took his official, he was a little disappointed. I think he ends up at Washington, doesn't have to take that 3-year or multiple years in service because of it.
Yeah, I think he's going to the Air Force because he's afraid of heights. I don't think he wants to be up there.
He is from Aspen, Colorado, though. So
yeah, I'm going to say he goes to Air Force.
I'm picking Air Force.
Military command.
All right, Caden Reese from Aspen, Colorado will be going to join Discreto at Air Force.
Okay, I am still wrong on this one.
Apparently, whoever did your picks is wrong.
Except when I'm picking against TCU. So
you got one.
What's the next one?
Next one up is Kevin Gray, offensive tackle from Renton, Washington.
He is considering USC, Washington, and Oregon. Ooh. Well, Washington just missed out on Caden Reese.
Saying he's going to my hermano.
No, I mean, I think it's going to be a tough get for Oregon because of how much effort they put into recruiting Eric Jennings.
Oh, yeah.
I think. Well, no, just how much effort they put into him because he's a big recruit. Yeah. Just landing him would be tough. USC's having a hell of a class.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's going to go to Washington. I picked Washington last time, but as a great offensive tackle, he'd still be sitting behind that USC strong offensive line.
Yeah.
But he can fill in right in at Washington, I believe.
Yeah, I'm taking the Huskies.
I think he sees the pro potential that you get from USC there because they're just churning out linemen. So I think he sees that and he's going down there.
Okay. Offensive tackle Kevin Gray from Renton, Washington will be joining Dream at USC.
Good.
That is a big one for USC. I'm sorry, Washington. I believe in you.
Next up,
recruit better, TCTY. Come on.
Next up, strong safety Cameron Riley from Comanche, Texas.
Ooh. This is a very interesting recruit because he's considering Oklahoma State and Texas Tech.
Ooh.
Oklahoma State has gotten 2 recruits so far. Raheem Robinson and a 3 of 3.5 running back. This is the only other guy that's considering him, so it looks like he might have only been on 3 recruits.
And Riley,
just based.
Great size at 6'1", 197. That's perfect strong safety size.
And he's a zone guy, but Texas Tech hasn't landed very many big recruits in this class at all.
I'm picking the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
I think he
continues his perfect streak at getting his 3 players that he recruited.
I think he ends up at Tech. He ends up at Texas Tech. I don't see a big player in Texas Tech's class. I think this is their guy that they set out to get. I think they're going to end up with him.
Okay. Strong safety Cameron Riley from Comanche, Texas, has decided that he hasn't decided between Oklahoma State and Texas.
Interesting.
They must be really tight, man, because, I figure he's the only guy considering Oklahoma State right now, so Oklahoma State more than likely visited.
Yeah, it could have been a double visit situation.
There's no unless.
As long as he posted a bid, he visited.
Yep.
All right, who's next?
All right, next up is outside linebacker Caleb McNamara from Malvern, Arkansas.
Ooh, this guy is very indecisive. 4 teams he's considering: Bama, Vandy, Pitt, and Georgia.
I don't know what Jumbo's doing coming down here south and trying to pick all the guys.
Yeah, because Pitt does not fit in with that list. Vanderbilt's putting their name in the hat for a lot of players. I'm going to see if I'm down with them. But I like Georgia for one reason. This guy wants to play with C.J. Thomas.
I'm taking.
He wants to come.
I think that Nick Saban walked into this guy's living room and said, "You got to play for Randy." I'm picking the Tide.
I'll go with
Picking
Vandy.
the Tide.
I think he misheard it. I think he thought that he said Vandy instead of Randy, and he decided to be Vanderbilt instead.
I think he'll still be undecided.
But
go
ahead. I guess not. Okay. Outside linebacker Caleb McNamara has decided to narrow his list to Vanderbilt and Alabama.
Interesting.
So maybe there's something truth to the Randy thing.
He's gonna have to call Saban back and see what he actually means.
Yeah.
Not quite sure. Maybe Saban was.
Who's he deciding between?
Vandy and Randy. Saban was apparently walking through the stadium tunnel while he was talking to him, and he couldn't really decipher the first letter on that word.
That's interesting. All right, who's next?
Up next is wide receiver Josiah McCray from Ola, Louisiana.
Another Southern recruit. There have been a lot of those.
Yeah.
Josiah McCray is considering Clemson, LSU, and Florida State like a good Southern recruit should. One of those Pittsburgh teams. He is a target wide receiver, 6'1", 199. He's more of a slot type guy. He's not huge. And he's from Louisiana, so I think LSU has to get the nods. They're great at keeping guys home. And they have Doug Kirby, I believe, will be the guy throwing to McCray compared to I don't even know who Clemson's going to have. C.J. Logan's graduating, and Florida State's going to have Dick Cook for a year, but I think they have the best quarterback situation at LSU, and I think that's where this guy's going to end up.
I think he's a little disappointed with the way LSU's performed this year. He's like the way Clemson's been playing. I'll say he goes down there, or up there, since he's in Louisiana.
I agree with Dean, and I'm picking the Tigers, the Clemson Tigers, that is.
Okay. Wide receiver Josiah McCray has decided to narrow his list to several of the most hated people on the site: Weiss, Emperor of Orange, and LSU.
So we wait on McCray.
Yeah,
That guy
didn't
is-
even rule anyone out.
That guy's had an absurd number of points put on him over the whole course of recruiting. I think something like 300.
He is dragging it out.
So he
Who?
is Josiah McCray, guy we were just talking about.
Yeah, what's his list down to now? Sorry, it's lagging.
Oh, okay. The next person is, where was I? Defensive tackle. Oh, wow, his name is backwards? Is this an error? Hudson Adam from Mount Carmel, Pennsylvania.
1 of 5 defensive tackle, Hudson Adam, is another one considering a few recruits, a few teams. West Virginia, ECU, and Virginia Tech on that East Coast in the East Atlantic. He's
Well,
6 foot.
Virginia Tech's out.
Yeah, Virginia Tech's out. They lost their coach. There's no way he'll end up there.
I mean, this guy's built like a mountain. He's 6 foot, 310 pounds. I mean, he can't move.
He is, I think, the biggest recruit in this class.
Wow, yeah.
No, he isn't. He is.
No, he's not.
Did Danger just freeze? Oh.
5. There's only 2 players that have better than 4 potential that are bigger than him.
I'm picking East Carolina.
Yeah, I think we would go with them too.
I don't see the West Virginia coach very much, and West Virginia had probably the worst recruiting class we'll ever see last year. I think they make up for it. I think they take this guy down.
Okay. Defensive tackle Hudson Adam from Mount Carmel, PA, has announced that he is considering West Virginia and East Carolina.
Well, there you
Yeah, Virginia Tech out. That's what we assumed,
Next,
just because either.
outside linebacker Damian Norman from Chicago,
Oh,
Illinois.
Ooh, this one.
Illinois,
3 ways:
Illinois and Michigan.
Illinois, Michigan, Kansas.
I know
And-
Storm really wants this guy.
I love this guy's size, 6'2",
I'm so-
235. He's a great player.
Yeah, I know Michigan wants him bad. I think it's going to be tough for Kansas to keep up out of sub-region
Yeah.
for him. But the in-state advantage for Illinois, I think, is going to ultimately
Oh,
tip
yeah.
it in their favor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I say it goes to Illinois.
picking the Illini here.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that.
Okay, outside linebacker Damian Norman will still be considering both Illinois and Michigan.
Wow.
Final round.
Yeah, Kansas just couldn't keep up. There are a lot still considering.
Yeah, there are.
That's a streak of them, I think.
Let's go next.
Next, well, I mean, at least they're all narrowing down. Next one up is outside linebacker Nathaniel Jeffries from Crossville, Tennessee.
There's going to be an in-state Tennessee battle between Vandy and Tennessee here.
Yeah, that's intense.
And he is
I think
stocky at 5'11", 250. I mean, that's a lot of weight low to the ground.
Yeah.
that's huge size.
I'm going with Vanderbilt.
Tennessee has a legacy of some brilliant linebackers, though.
That's true.
Even this year,
Trent Haynes, man.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
pro potential. I think he ends up at Tennessee. Tennessee pulls down another one. I think he'll still be considering after this round, though.
I'll say he goes to Vanderbilt.
I'll take the Commodores.
Okay, Nathaniel Jeffries will be considering the final 2 schools one more time.
Ooh, interesting. Could have been another double visit.
It's gonna be. We gotta do this again for the next one because it's gonna be pretty interesting for round 4 next week because there's a lot of 5s
Yeah.
that will actually make their decision at that point. Okay, next up is the final fullback, Mark Carlisle from Watsonville, California.
And I tell you, talk about stocky.
He's considering Washington, USC, Michigan State. Is that MSU's Michigan State, I believe?
Yeah, that's right.
And TCU.
Yeah, he's 5'8", 232. So
he's from California, so a lot of out-of-state influence on this kid.
TCU, Michigan State.
Yeah, I heard he squats 700 pounds. So.
he's I mean,
his bones literally glow in the dark.
Yeah, he's. I'm gonna take Washington here.
Well, I saw a lot in this kid, which is why I recruit pretty heavily. I think he's the best fullback in the nation. His size is great. He has a hell of a blow. And the best part about him is he can carry the ball better than any other fullback I've seen. He gets those 4 or 5 yard chunks. He gets it in the zone. I'm not picking Washington because if I pick them, they'll lose. I'm not picking myself. So I think he goes. I think after this round, he's considering USC and Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mark Carlisle from Watsonville, California, has not made a decision, but he has decided that danger sucks. So he will only be considering the Trojans, the Spartans, and the Huskies.
Interesting.
It's gonna go into battle.
Yeah, I didn't.
Three-way battle.
I'm not surprised. I have a good fullback, and I think he didn't want to have to fight with Frederick Marshall for his starting spot.
Next up, center Mendy Morrow from Tuscumbia, Alabama.
Ooh. This is getting to the 1.5 now, so we're getting close. I think there's only 5 recruits left.
Yeah, there's 5 left.
He's considering Arizona and Bama. Like I said, there's another center considering Bama. I don't think they want to fight each other for the spot. I think they want to go their separate ways. The other one's better. I think this guy takes what he can get and he goes to Arizona.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think Mendy's going to go to Bama, and then Lucas Hurd will go to Virginia. That's my pick.
All right. Mendy Morrow from Tuscumbia, Alabama, will be heading out west to join Neo at Arizona.
Danger got one.
That's my 4th. I'm keeping track.
And that's a huge get for Neo because that's going to be a starting center for a long time.
That is.
Next up. Oh, go ahead.
I said that was that's almost a 4-year starter right there.
You
Pretty
know.
much.
Yeah.
Next up will be center Lucas Hurd from Walnut Grove, Alabama.
This has got to be the tie here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is tied. I think I don't think they visited Mendy Morrow, so they could visit Lucas Hurd. I think they chose theirs and they chose the better one.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a Bama. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still considering, but ultimately I think he goes to Bama.
Okay, we'll make this one quick since it's not super exciting for center. But Lucas Hurd from Walnut Grove, Alabama, has not made a decision between Alabama and Virginia.
Wow.
Ooh, this is an interesting battle. Virginia's coming onto Bama's turf.
Yeah.
Bama and Virginia, both of them are mentioned quite a bit in these top 15 recruits.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Virginia didn't back down. They're going for the top guys, and they're leaving their sub-region. They're Atlantic, correct?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So they came down to the southern, and they're convincing. They're getting some looks.
Okay, 3 more, and these are all exciting now. So, first one up will be wide receiver Kevin Garvin from Sterling, Colorado.
Give me BYU.
I'm taking Boise.
Colorado State doesn't have enough to take this guy too.
6'4", 224. That's perfect size for a target man.
I agree. I think he's
This
the
guy
best
will be good.
Yeah.
I think he's the best wide receiver in this class.
I hope.
No offense to Sandhill or Whedon.
Please pick the Broncos.
Okay, Kevin Garvin from Sterling, Colorado, has not made a decision between all 3 of the schools.
Wow.
Damn.
Again, for people who missed it, Boise State, Colorado State, and BYU.
So he hasn't eliminated anyone?
Could this have been a triple visit situation?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I
Or
think
a
that's
no
what
visit.
happened.
That would be really weird.
This is such a top recruit that everyone visits him.
Okay, second to last one. Wide receiver Sam Hillerweeden from Saratoga, California.
We
He's
talked
going to
about him
Hawaii.
earlier. I think Fresno State is going to be convincing, but ultimately he's going to be considering after this round. But I think he ends up going to Hawaii.
No, I think he just goes to Hawaii.
He's going out west to Hawaii, going way out west.
Okay. Wide receiver Sam Hillerweeden from Saratoga, California has made the decision to join Fresno State
Wow.
next year.
Wow,
Yeah.
big one.
Fresno State might be pretty decent next year.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
That's. I'm just gonna say, adding one wide receiver does not make a team great. I learned that lesson this year, especially a target wide receiver. But all right.
All right, and the final recruit, outside linebacker Daquan Darcy from Ladonia, Texas.
Let's pray to God for Danger's sake that's TCU. Let's just all pray. We don't have to see Danger cry again.
I'm not gonna cry, but dang.
We've seen a lot of Danger tears.
I'm gonna pick the TCU Horned Frogs.
I'm not picking.
Running after this too, just for fun.
Yeah, look at Danger's face.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. I think he might still be considering, but I don't know what Texas did, so we'll see.
You ready?
Here we go.
Outside linebacker Daquan Darcy from Ladonia, Texas has not reached to this between TCU and Texas.
Wow. How do you feel about that, Danger? Instant reaction.
I think it's a fight. It makes me nervous. It does. It means round 4 is going to be huge. That's all I know.
Also remember... Sorry, go ahead.
What? Go ahead.
I just wanted to point out that remember that for everybody else that's listening that round 4 is due on Saturday. I'm going to post the full sheet for this in like 5 minutes. I need to format it really quick on Google Drive, and then I'll open up the forum again, and you guys can get back to whatever you were doing, whatever you do on this site.
I think the biggest news has to be Hillerweeden.
Oh yeah, that was a shock. Like, man, I just thought he was gonna be Hawaii guarantee.
I don't think he's a guarantee. I mean, the way it's set up, anyone can take anyone. I mean,
But yeah, I know. I
doesn't
just
matter how good.
I assumed that Brian Kelly would just drop it all.
Brian Kelly might be the best recruiter on this site. So
Now, I tell you, you look at Fresno. They've got 2 quarterbacks of 4 potential who are coming back next year. So it could be a good thing happening out in Fresno.
Yeah, they might emerge onto the scene.
You guys can stay on here for another 2 minutes, and I'll post the thing in a second, and then we can talk about whatever you want to talk about on that.
All right.
I mean, it'll literally be up in like a minute. I need to just format some stuff really quick.
I'll tell you, I was very impressed with Virginia and how well they're sticking up with the top recruits.
Yeah.
Then I gotta go do homework, right? I'm gonna do homework.
All right. I'm not being asked to do the dishes. Don't worry.
Maybe we'll have a reprise of last year's halftime show at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar featuring Dean's mom. Wash the dishes.
Man, you missed it. We were just getting ready for the show.
Oh yeah.
And she came in there talking to him, telling him to fold up his clothes, put them up. Towels are not clothes.
They're not.
Wisdom from Danger.
No, that was
that's
from
what I
his.
said.
Oops, sorry, I made a tiny typo.
Oh, you made a typo, and you're wrong about Darcy. He actually committed.
Yeah, he actually committed to Texas.
Exactly. That's the problem.
Is that on record? Can we put that on record?
Yeah, I'm being serious. The Danger tears are too delicious. I wish it was true.
No, I'm already like TCU's got a real life TCU made me realize they're not making the playoffs, and that's sad.
You start
Yeah.
drinking, is that what happened?
No, there's Admiral Nelson's up there, but I'm good. I'm actually just refreshing a page right now.
I'll tell you when it's up. Till I'm right here.
You're in here. That's a good point. You're right.
Don't have to refresh it. I'm literally right here.
Yeah, what about Bama, though? They had two senators considering them. And
They
now
didn't get
they only
either.
have one.
Yeah. They got to be different for that.
Maybe, I guess Bama didn't visit Mindy Morrow, but maybe they should have.
Well, I'll tell you,
Get ready.
between the center situation and the Randy Vandy thing, this could be disastrous.
Randy.
But it does mean
It's
they
up.
It's
can
up.
make out in round 3, though, or round 4.
It is
Burden
up.
time. Burden time, Danger.
Recruits are up.
Don't say anything.
Oh, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, motherfucker. Fucking Nathan Burden again.
You're not going to have a quarterback next year either, are you?
He's got a 3 out of 3.
I have a 3 of 3 that I recruited. That's
Okay.
not awful. Oh,
Like the
shit.
post.
Motherfucker. That, no. Arthur Skelton is a 1 of 4.5 fullback. He is 6'9", or 5'9", 254, 1 of 4.5. Considering me and Virginia Tech still, I know if I visit him, I can get him. But I can't visit him because I have to visit Darcy and Burden now.
And before you lose to Virginia Tech?
I only bid 1 point on him, so I would lose to Virginia Tech no matter what.
Well, unless you bid half a point on him.
I bid a half a point on 40 recruits, but no.
No, I mean, seriously, like if he put, well, not half a point, but if he did.
It's in his sub-region, so I'd lose.
Oh, never mind.
Like-
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Control F OSU.
there's no way for me to get him.
Dean figured out how to do it.
Just see that light up. Come on, low bastard.
I got a guard and a punter.
I gotta say, this is a great day for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, he was
This
on the
is- I don't think
for
I've
a couple
seen-
minutes. Not good.
This is a very good day.
I have like 2 people consider, or I have 6 considering me now. I had how many did I have considering me last time?
Congratulations on running back Isaac Wilson, Kafka.
Yeah, Isaac Wilson's gonna be a stud. 6 foot 210 power back. He's my girly chub.
Well, I just missed out on 9 recruits and got 0. So
The inverse of your recruiting last year.
Danger's back at it.
I mean, it's whatever. If I get Burden and Darcy, I'll be fine. But
Yes.
just don't know. Just don't know.
Oh, I'm still in contention on him. That's interesting.
Ah.
Yes.
Air Force made out, man. They just got another 1 of 4.5 recruit.
Is anybody watching this football game on the side? Every time I look back, they score more. There's 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and it's 35-0. Rogers has 300 yards passing and 5 touchdowns.
I'm pretty sure I got all 4. Yeah, I got all 4 guys I actually bet on.
I'm glad I'm not playing fantasy against someone who has Rogers.
I have Jordy Nelson, who has 32 points.
God damn. Okay, all I know is I have 3 players I started who combined for negative 2 points.
That's not
Still not
surprising.
winning the game. I'm still going to win, though.
Elite as fuck quarterback from TCU has negative 2 points.
Actually, no, the guy I'm playing has Jordan Nelson. Motherfucker. I had Marshawn Lynch drop 40 points for me, and I'm still gonna lose unless Jeremy Maclin goes off.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat Saluna here.
Yeah, you're gonna beat me.
Oh, whatever. Fuck.
I'm glad I'm good in this fantasy league because my other one's horrible.
The winner of this one's getting something, so hopefully
yay!
people will be paying attention.
Oh, really? My team is stacked in this one.
Oh yeah, that's
I have
good.
like every single starter I have is in the top 10 of their position except for Dalton, who's gonna get like -2 points now apparently. I'm hoping he doesn't.
Hopefully Trey will beat Ape.
Alright, well, we should definitely do this.
All I know is I
next week, 'cause it
traded
works well.
Fred Jackson and Andre Johnson
yeah.
for T.Y. Hilton and Greg Olson.
Yeah, I think this was a good decision to announce all the fives, especially with how many fives are still considering for next week.
Oh yeah.
Could be really dramatic next week, the reveal.
The next week's reveals will be very.
I wonder how many guys Dream got.
I am bringing back the Bids Forum. Like 3 people have told me about the Bids Forum not being up. I have heard that the Bids Forum is not up. I posted recruits 2 minutes ago. Relax, people.
People be crazy.
Wait, like a PM to you?
No, just like Weiss bitching to me. Mostly.
The bids forum's still closed though.
So, Luna, before we end this, give me your national championship game prediction for this year.
Oh.
Hold on. One second. Let me open up the Bids Forum and I'll tell you who I think the playoff bracket is who's gonna fill out the playoff bracket. Let me look at the Bids Forum is up again, by the way. Where's the friggin' last
Hey,
question?
the bids form's open.
Okay, so I think that the playoffs are going to be. let me look at all the conferences really quick, because since most of the
You
championships.
just say Penn State to start out with. We all know.
Okay, so AAC, the AAC slot, I'm pretty sure will be Boise State. Yeah, Boise State. The ACC slot, Florida State. The Big Ten slot, Penn State. The Big 12 slot, Oklahoma.
Wait, actually.
Wait, really?
The Pac-12 spot, USC. The SEC spot, Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 6. And then BYU, 7. And then the best 2 remaining, I think, will be Texas Tech. So a second Big 12 team. And Michigan State.
Okay, yeah.
And then just
missing Ohio State. There's
what
a pronunciation there.
instead of who?
Michigan State, obviously. I mean,
I think the ones that are just going to miss it, it kind of sucks for them, are Texas A&M, Stanford, Clemson. Yeah, those 3. Who've all had
Texas
pretty good
Tech
years.
is going to beat Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship.
We'll see. It's like super big offense against really good defense. So
I'm very nervous about playing Texas A&M and that crazy pass offense.
that's the SEC thing's actually the same thing. Georgia's the defense and Texas A&M is the offense.
yeah.
Can Kafka make it? You won last year, right? So that'll be 2 years in a row.
Oh, I didn't win last year.
You won last. Oh, wait.
You lost to Bama, who won the
I lost.
Oh yeah, that's right.
championship.
I need to win a title.
Who won the SEC the first year, 2013?
LSU.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Because
Oh wow, yeah. Whoever wins it wins the title.
Hey, let's go.
Am I limited to the playoffs right now? Contention?
Say what?
I just want to know.
Say that again. I didn't hear what you said. Danger.
Hey. See?
Danger is dead.
Awkward.
What? I'm back. I'm back.
You're in mid sentence.
I asked if I was eliminated from playoff contention.
Just barely.
Oh yeah, you're gonna. Also, I would like to point out that at the end of the season we'll have the college champion against the worst NFL team, I should also add the worst college team against the best NFL team.
Oh my god.
But I'm not sure it could handle that, so I'm not going to do that. It would be like TCU against the Dolphins. It would be like 200-0.
I do it. Fuck it. I turn my team on brutal. Just.
And
actually, New Mexico's the worst, aren't they?
Yeah, I think New Mexico's probably the worst.
New Mexico's.
I'd do it anywhere. I'd volunteer.
Mentioned teams. So it'll be the Bengals against like Penn State or something.
I think the Bengals game though. I think we'll beat the Browns. So it's not us that goes, it's the Texans.
Texans are pretty bad.
It's not going to be the Saints because Kareem Taylor has found life.
Why did you trade Alan Taylor? Could you explain that to me? I want to hear accountability from this.
First off was the injury concern we had with Alan Taylor. The rest of it was the fact that Kareem was top 5 in rating, completion percentage, touchdown, interception, and yards per attempt on a bad Jacksonville team.
After one season.
And we figure that since we're better than Jacksonville last year,
true, but
be better on our team.
Well, look what happened with the Falcons. They were basically the same team, switched out 3 players, and now they're garbage.
Yeah, so there you go. So hopefully,
stuff changes between seasons.
Kareem, he's been playing better, so we're hopeful. He turned it around a little bit.
So what top player are you going for the next draft that I can steal from you this time?
We're definitely going for Brian Houghton. You should draft him.
I'm not drafting a 69 running back or whatever he is.
He's a 72. He's a gym rat. He's a hard-nosed kid.
He's scrappy.
Yeah, he's scrappy.
He'll be the next Booker T.
Booker T. Best name.
Oh yeah, Monday Night Football.
Fucking Booker T. Washington. I hate
Rome's first NFL game tomorrow.
I'm excited. I really wish you would have kept Sam Armour in there. I nearly trolled him into starting Sam Armour. I was so impressed with myself.
Sam Armour is the future of that franchise.
All I posted was, why the fuck is Sam Armour not starting, and you put him in. That was great.
I think it's because 2 minutes later I said, why are you starting Sam Armour? And then it switched.
No, it was like a couple of days later you said that.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Why'd you have to ruin it, Saluna?
Yeah, we could have just
wondering why.
Over Watkins.
It's because we all commented about Sam Armour.
Yeah, Sam Armour's the future.
What happened with Javier Fields this week, man?
He went off.
I don't know what happened with that game in general.
Nut. Eric Gotar and Javier Fields, fuck it.
Yeah, I know. Like, hey
Honestly,
guys, we actually are good.
What?
Yeah, and I think if we're talking about offensive performances, how about some love for Drew Pierce, putting New Orleans on his back? Carrying the load.
The Rams had your division.
I think I think one of the best quarterbacks in the draft is sitting on the bench right now.
Bridgewater.
Alex Bridgewater. Yeah, I think he should be starting for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater is gonna, if he gets a chance, he's gonna have a great future.
Bridgewater was he was still in Louisville. Oh yeah, he was pretty good. I completely forgot. There's like some people that we used to talk about all the time in college. Now I completely forget they exist.
Todd Lester.
Well, no.
I know.
I like Todd Lester, but like, I'm sure there's people that used to be in consideration for like good quarterbacks that are now just like backup somewhere. I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Will Thompson.
Like Will Thompson, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will Thompson.
He was really good the first year too.
Who was Kafka? Who was your quarterback the first year? I don't even remember.
Sam Armour.
Oh, was he both years?
Yeah,
Okay.
he used to be your starter before I got Bernard Gabaja Diamila.
I started Kamau for one game. That was fun.
Mau.
Kamau might end up
I
being
distinctly remember one time Dean got pissed at Kotar for sucking, and he put in Kamau, and then Kamau got worse, and then you went back to Kotar and said Kotar was the greatest thing ever. I remember this.
That sounds about right. I was actually going to start Kamau last year.
That sounds like what the Jets are doing. I wonder
I started
if he had started.
Kamau. Week
I
one.
wonder if he had started Kamau the whole time that Kotar would have transferred.
Well, see, what I was going to do was I was going to redshirt him last year and start Kamau, but then Kamau transferred, so I couldn't do that. Because then I realized that was a possibility. And I wanted to stick with 5 quarterbacks instead of Glenn.
Glenn's a 4 or 5. I mean,
Yeah, he's actually pretty good. I just hated him after the Oklahoma game for whatever reason. And then he got hurt, so I was just like, fuck you, Glenn.
it's bullshit, the kind of quarterbacks Ohio State got. Ohio State and Florida State.
I mean, it's accurate, man. Look at real life. JT Barrett, boom.
Well, look at Ohio State's record. They're like 5-6 or something, or 6-5.
Melvin.
Bowl eligible.
I guess you're going to a bowl game in Louisville or something.
We need to see Dean.
The Frozen Bowl.
Urban Bowl.
You're going to be playing Fresno State in the I Don't Care Bowl.
And Fresno's going to play the
Hey.
high school recruits.
I'd be happy with that, man. I'd be happy with that. I've scheme changed like 4 times this year. It's ridiculous what I'm doing.
I just want to go. I want to go to one of those shitty bowls. That would be fun.
You sound so sad. How does it feel? I should when it's the 1-year anniversary of the site in like 3 weeks. I should have you on the special and just talk about how does it feel having played for 12 months and not actually done anything.
I mean, I did pull like a top recruiting class last year, and I have a lot of potential for next year. But shit, it's hard.
You've never been
I mean,
to a
it's
bowl
not-
game. You've never been to the playoffs in the NFL, and you're not going to this year.
I mean, the NFL's kind of our fault, but
I do have to hand it to Danger because a lot of people would have closed up shop and left at this point.
Did he just admit that it was their fault that the Bengals are not good?
yeah, it's part of our fault. I mean, we didn't get the right offensive line. We didn't get all our players that we needed. I still defend taking over Brian Brown. I think that's the problem. I think the fact is we didn't get the players we needed. That's why it's our problem. I think part of it's my coaching. I had us in the wrong scheme most of the year, and it just didn't end up well. I'll admit that.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as TCU, I mean, fuck, what am I supposed to do? I mean,
next year I think we'll make a bowl game. I feel confident saying that.
Yeah, I think TCU. Well, I'm a little skeptical on the QB situation.
I hope Sebastian Keens can step in. 3-3 should be able to get me 6 wins. I hope,
And you'll have
especially when I have a good running back with him.
you'll have to play the defending national champions and the Georgia Bulldogs, so that's going to be a tough game.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, I also fucked myself over out of conference scheduling. I played like 4 top 10 teams out of conference.
I need to start working on the schedule soon with some of the administrators, so you'll be hearing from me soon, so we can decide who Kafka loses to week 1.
Yeah, I'm going to request. I'll let you know who I want to lose to. I'll formally submit a request.
By the way, I'm about to start. This is kind of unrelated, but I might as well bring it up with the team ratings for like the new teams.
Oh, yeah.
So as soon as I find the place to enter the team ratings, I will get started with that.
Wait, did we finally get some action going?
We need some action. We need Ohio or somebody.
We got
Northern Illinois, right?
we got Northern Illinois, yeah.
Sweet.
The new teams are San Jose State, Utah State, Marshall, Northern Illinois, Tulane, and Temple.
Interesting.
How does San Jose State have a 5.0 defensive?
You're just mad, dude, because your team's bad.
I'm just mad because how does San Jose start with better players than I start with? I don't know. This you starts with.
Oh, are we bouncing in the shove? Okay.
Does San Jose State have
No,
a coach, or are they just going to be open for a while?
San Jose State does not have a coach. Remember, I added like AI coaching and stuff, so.
No, that's right.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I
It's going to
think-
suck if Andrew gets like a QB stolen by an AI.
They're not. I mean, it wouldn't be a shame to like lose to an uncoached team, but I mean, it's not. The AI is not like super advanced or anything. It'll adapt a little bit.
No, I'm more worried about for recruiting, honestly, how they impact
It'll
that.
just put stuff in.
Danger, are you concerned about the fan opinion being added?
Are you concerned about firing your head? Oh wait, you're the head coach.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about being fired, especially.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm not the one who drafted. Yeah, I'm not worried about being fired. I'm not the
Uh-oh.
one who drafted
He
Robert
started,
Hickman.
he started shit-talking his team. It begins.
I'm not shit talking him. I'm just saying.
Why would you
Oh,
draft
I
Robert
actually could be
Hickman,
fired,
JJ?
but like I said, I didn't draft him. But we've discussed this. But Robert Aikman, I think is gonna be a solid backup. I'm not gonna lie. I really
I don't
do.
think Robert Aikman's going to be a solid anything. That's a solid piece of shit. It's
Dean
just what
clearly-
he is.
Dean
It's what he
clearly
is.
knows about quarterbacks. Listen to him.
Yeah, trade him to New Orleans. We'll make sure to get him injured. That's what we do best.
I will.
Injuring good quarterbacks.
I can.
I'll trade you him for Kareem Taylor because apparently that's a good trade. But I don't know.
Nice try. I can.
Well, I mean, they traded out Taylor, so
I can announce San Jose State's rating in like 2 seconds for people that care.
and
Well, hold on. I actually meant like 30 seconds.
Let's see. Last year's
Someone asked Saluna about our game
Yeah, what
next
if-
year, Auburn, Penn State, and
what if the
Washington,
AI
D.C.
guys, what if an AI coach wins Coach of the Year?
It's not gonna happen. It's not.
last year the worst team was 11.2, and that was Fresno State.
Do AI coaches have names, or is it just like
Yeah, I can.
should give them
I mean, I
names.
can give them names.
Urban Meyer?
You make them players who didn't get drafted. It's like they're going back
Oh, yeah.
starting their
Oh yeah, I could do that. I could actually do that.
Ooh,
be
Johnny
cool.
Green. Johnny Green for one.
I'll make a thread with you guys can vote on them or something.
That's a great idea.
You can make people that didn't make the cut to the NFL or whatever.
Oh,
It'll be a bunch of like dick names.
No,
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
not allowing. shit
Dick
like that.
Johnson.
Okay, San Jose State's rating is 11.5.
Oh God.
Ooh, barely not last if we're using last year's metric.
I'll add what's the other one I added? Tulane. I'll add Tulane too in a second.
Yeah, they're going to be bad. They could use a top recruit next year.
Us,
Yeah.
so-
did you?
No, the new
Did you generate
ACC.
Hey, did you generate recruits for the new teams last year?
Yes,
I'm about to say because like
they're already
Ricardo-
included. They're already included.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because West Virginia got nobody, I think, or something like that.
Oh yeah. No, I was looking at like Ricardo Reed.
Okay.
I would have recruited him. He is a monster. I still think that he's gonna win a Heisman.
Weiss just told me that I should make the coaches' names Hi There's alt accounts.
That's a good idea. I like that one.
I'm not convinced that Hi There still isn't lurking on the site as another name.
There are questionable people on the site, but I haven't really told anyone specifically.
You should post,
There's some shady stuff going on, as usual.
post that in a private council thread.
Yeah, I will.
Because
There's,
nothing we like more on
Can somebody please, the next time Xander, the Miami coach, comes on, can you please tell him to make a depth chart? He keeps updating his game plan. He updated it again today, but he has no depth chart. I even posted inside the game plan thread, please make a depth chart, and he just ignored it.
Maybe we should like PM him or something.
You don't need no depth chart.
He posted it in his game plan thread. I don't. He's
Hold
like,
on,
"Fuck
I'm
it,
about to
I
do
guess the right people are starved. Who needs a depth chart? Just see who's out there is working.
By the way, I'm going to need some administrator, when we're done with all the recruiting stuff, to compile. We're going to need a cuts thread, too, obviously, for all the walk-ons. And then somebody needs to do all of the players per school so that I don't have to, I don't have to do it.
Yeah, there's already a recruit.
Yeah, it's already kind of started.
Yeah.
I'm about to give you the Tulane Green Wave rating.
I'm gonna say 10.9.
It is 11.0.
Ooh, so close.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's real bad.
Oh man. On the plus that gives. I mean, Fresno State's like 5 and 6 or whatever, and they were like an 11 last year. So.
Yeah, and now they got that great recruiting class.
between the two teams that I just did the ratings for, Tulane has the juggernaut offense, and San Jose State has the great defense.
San Jose State has a 205 on defense, so that's not bad. But he's like
Shit, just realized something.
he's a redshirt sophomore 205, so he got like 0.5 progression his first 2 years, so not great. He'll never be a 5.5.
Hey,
Well, he might.
Luna, will you do me a favor and pin the 2015 recruiting points thread I made? I'm putting it in the shout box right now. But people keep asking for it, and so if it was pinned, it would probably be helpful.
Okay. What am I pinning?
I just put it in the shout box.
Also, Touchdown Jesus just got his replacement down there in North Carolina.
Oh, did he?
High.
That's
Maxwell
crazy
is-
that we're already about Jefferson's replacement.
Yeah, 1 out of 4.5. I mean, he's gone next year, so.
No, the crazy thing is that there are recruits from that first season that are already 5.5 this year.
But nobody in the NFL yet, I don't think.
Like, no one in the NFL. Anthony Ortiz, though, this season is 5.5. Next year, he'll set the sacks record.
Anthony Ortiz is unbelievable.
5.5 true sophomore.
And he's got, what, 13? How many sacks does he have? 13? 15? Something like that?
I don't know. He had 4 sacks against me.
Wow.
Yeah. But I was shut out like every year.
Anthony Ortiz has 12 sacks on the year.
Wow.
In 11 games, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and a safety.
We are.
He's got a lot of good guys.
By the way, submit your Heisen votes if you haven't yet. I think only like 2 people have.
Yeah, I'm going to submit mine tonight.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing that before the last week.
Shit. Another touchdown by Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
5.5. 6.5.
6.
So,
And yes, Rome, I could beat fucking San Jose State.
here's a name to keep an eye on. The next Ron Rice in Athens, Benjamin Blankenship. Only a sophomore. Keep an eye on him for following in the Lombardi footsteps of Ron Rice.
Did you recruit him, or was he a freshman when you came?
He was a freshman who I redshirted. He's been playing very well lately.
Who's my baby?
Jeremy Miller, Curtis Lewis, Dennis Nealand, Charles Johnson, Vance Thomas, Doug Carolyn.
Dennis Nealand is great.
Yeah, he is.
I'd say Curtis Lewis, 6'8", 280. I mean, that might be the
Jesus,
best
yeah.
size of anybody.
That's pretty ridiculous, yeah. Well, I guess we're actually surprisingly close to the next NFL draft already. It's like
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's a great.
it's like 4 or 5 weeks, maybe.
We're doing coverage for that again?
Yeah, I want to do it differently this year, though. Hopefully, we can have like a panel, maybe of like 3 or 4 people talking in here, and I'll only come in to announce the picks.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have to, because last time I messed up a bunch of shit while I was talking.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So we can hold open tryouts if people want to actually do on the panel. It would be nice to have like maybe Insperl or Jumbo or somebody stats oriented.
Yeah.
Dean can just talk, and then Kafka can look shit up, and Danger can cry while his team drafts the wrong player.
No, I'm good. I just hope a TCU player gets drafted.
Do you even have anyone?
I have a 75 tight end, Tony DeMarco.
DeMarco.
Oh yeah, the guy from Texas.
So there's a chance.
And I just see that in the shout box, Insperl has updated the recruit rankings.
Oh,
wow.
yeah. Let's see if Ohio State moves up again.
Oh yeah, 8.
Awesome.
And let's
Let's see how far I'm falling.
2 teams.
Oh, I fell 12 spots. That's not surprising. I mean, I got 0 recruits. I got 1 recruit in round 2, 0 in JUCO, and 0 in round 3. I
Just got passed by Auburn.
It's a free
Disrespect.
fall.
You look at
There's
2
nothing
teams.
I can do.
Washington State and Georgia both made huge jumps in these latest rankings. Clemson,
Man, I feel like my class is better than Auburn's.
Clemson with a big jump too.
God,
Right.
Rome is 3rd in recruiting. What?
Don't What RIP Shoutbox.
No, I
Michigan State has more than 100%. You know how I know they're cheating.
I'm in. It's not a percentage thing, but
I know it's not. I was joking.
I'm 25 in recruiting, and I'm still the highest in Texas.
Wow, yeah, Texas just fucked up this year.
Well,
You guys know you can go out of region.
We can, but we get fucked. That's what happened to me this year. That's why I don't get any recruits after round 1. Because I can't get enough out of region to keep up with the guys that are in region.
It's actually interesting to see where the people are from and then like the top 15. Midwest, West, South, Midwest, West, West, Midwest.
See, the big recruits way too damn well. It's so scary. And we're like the
What
most.
the hell is this? We have 1st, 4th, 8th, and 13th recruiting classes. Purdue, damn, Purdue
No.
would be good.
No, I mean, Midwest, South was so ridiculously, had so many recruits this year. It was ridiculous. Midwest had a pretty even amount, but there's just a lot of teams in there. And then Texas was really, really dry this year.
It'll be better next year. I already know that for sure.
I hope so. I hope it's like
No,
the South.
I know that for sure. It's better
Do
next
you
year.
have the recruits?
I do have the recruits.
Oh yeah.
So who do you think is the #1 overall prospect in this most recent recruiting class?
What, the 2016 one?
Yeah, the one that like this current season. Who do you think is the best overall recruit?
Yeah.
Oh, the people that got taken, like that are being taken right now.
Yeah.
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 And why is it C.J. Thomas?
Please say Blake Turner.
I think. Let me look at the list. It is. I've actually spent a bunch of time looking at these. I think it is. Looking at the list at the moment. I think it's Daquan Darcy.
Come on, I need to fucking get him. It's gonna kill me if he goes.
I think my top 3 in order are Daquan Darcy, Aaron Blakely, and C.J. Thomas.
That's what
Damn.
that is what I'm talking about.
Man,
I'm just gonna assume my guys are a little bit outside of that list. Let's just pretend that.
I just need.
Blake can move to 4 and 5.
That's like a double whammy for me. He goes to Texas because I don't get him.
And then you have to play him.
Will Texas break Danger's heart yet again? First, Matt Davis.
I mean, I think Texas is just out for revenge since Danger beat him.
Do you want?
You know, there are so many quarterbacks that I have lost. Like, I lost
King,
one to
Brad
Houston year
Davis,
one. Joel King.
Burden.
I lost. I ended up losing 3 total year one. One of them was to Texas. I didn't get Brad Davis. I missed out on 2 that I bid in round 1. And then now if I lose Dathan Burden, it's par for the fucking course.
You can still get Burden.
But I can still get Burden, yeah. I hope I do.
Do you like to know the names of the 2 best quarterbacks in next year's draft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time you'll hear them, since they'll be coming up quite a bit. I'm not going to tell you what their ratings are or anything or where they're from, but I guess maybe you can at least.
Watch him be like 1 of 4. There's no better than a 4.
Yeah, it's like a 1 out of 3.5 from like Massachusetts. No, the top 2 quarterbacks for next year's names are Tanner Bowman
Ooh, that's a
and Graham Burnett.
That's a Texas name right there, Graham Burnett.
Oh,
I think Tanner Bowman's going to be from Oklahoma. That sounds like an Oklahoma name.
I don't want one of those top guys because that's going to cost 400 points to get him.
Raheem Robinson, 732 points.
That's impressive.
God damn. Yeah, there was, like, for Sean Hamilton, someone who only had 120 points literally could not get Sean Hamilton. Like, Rabbit bid so many on him.
That's because Rapid went insane and just put literally all his points on him.
Rapid might have the best, not the best recruiting class in the nation, but he got the best quarterback and the best running back in JUCO.
Do you want to know the best? I'll guess wide receiver too, since I was just looking at them. But that'll be enough teasing. You'll see soon why. I'll be doing some recruiting related stuff pretty soon.
Oh yeah.
But the top wide receiver is Luke Cobb.
Ooh, Luke Cobb. I think he's from the East Coast.
Luke Cobb.
I think he's from Kansas. No, Nebraska.
I'm gonna pick the big guy.
Is his name Cobb?
Cobb, C-O-B-B, like Randall Cobb.
Like
Oh.
Randall Cobb. You know, like
Oh yeah,
Corley
he's from
Cobb.
Kentucky. He's from Kentucky.
See, I'm going with the greater Washington, D.C. area, maybe Northern Virginia.
I
Southern
agree that
America.
he's from Nebraska, corn on the cob.
Well, there you go.
Am I telling the truth, though? Maybe. You'll see.
It's like it's Randall Cobb.
Oh
Is
wait,
he
did we just
gone?
lose?
I think
Yeah, have we just lost
So
someone?
it was like, fuck you, I told you to lose, I'm leaving.
No, he's back.
Yes.
Spotty internet, apparently.
Mine's not great either.
I guess that's all I've got right now. You'll see what I'm talking about with the recruiting stuff in a little while.
Okay. Rome wants to know about your game. I don't know why.
What does Rome want to know?
He wants
I
to
don't know.
schedule a game with you.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
Maybe.
He's been trying really, really hard.
Yeah, he wants to get beat by
Slinky Bowman is thirsty for lemons.
I think Rome wants to schedule a game with you as much as he wants to go on a date with Anna.
Wait. What was it? Saluna out porn is what he brought up?
Oh yeah.
What?
See that one day when CFBHC was like, so then he brought up like
You guys are weird.
who watched.
We're not
Al-
weird. Oh,
It's Rome.
that's fine.
Something wrong with you people. You may, in fact, find out where the first player is from in a couple minutes.
Oh Jesus.
Whoosh.
Recruiting spot.
He needs to be from Watsonville, Georgia.
He needs to be from my house.
Wasn't
I'll
technically
I'll stay on until that is posted in the near future, and then I'll be heading up because I need to do some other stuff.
That's right.
Oh man.
With these a little earlier this year because I feel like the machine's better. I'm gonna actually hurry up with recruiting next year. It'll be earlier because I need to get it done before this is like the latest possible moment we're doing it this year.
Yeah. Year 2 was the first year I did recruiting. I missed year 1, which sucks because that was the first. That Texas was actually good that year, but year 2 we had the whole thing where the results were wrong or something.
Oh yeah, it's like a typo.
Yeah, there was something wrong with him. But I can't believe the 1 year is coming up here in exactly a month, right? Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I hope Slicky makes like a video or something. That'd be cool. Or like Emperor, since I know he does that too. That'd be kind of awesome. Yeah, you can do that. Just make
1 year? Oh man.
use
No,
like
I'm-
sound clips from all the podcasts, Africasts, the net Super Bowl coverage.
I would
I'll-
put some balloons on the banner or something.
Yeah. Did you guys? When did it start exactly? I wasn't here originally.
I
had
think
to come-
maybe the 6th.
I came in right when round 3 of recruiting ended, so I didn't get to recruit at all.
It was like February.
Yeah,
Yeah.
per Saluna's profile, member since December 6th, 2013.
Yeah,
I don't think I opened it up until like the 7th or the 8th though, because
I think it was the 7th because I think I was a day
I
after you.
worked. I remember I worked on the site for a little while and then I got it up.
I think I was like I might have been like one of the first people to see that post,
Yeah.
and then I kind of waited a bit and then I joined.
I didn't even start using our Reddit until the national championship.
Yeah,
Oh.
Constipated 8, Killa, and Dean joined on the 7th.
And I told Dream about it.
Yeah, Dream was on the 8th, Sophos was on the
And
8th.
Taffy joined then and signed up a month later.
Yeah.
He like good
I told some
for a
people
while.
about it too. Because there was the NC State coach was someone meeting Dream. You know.
That's good.
And Balake.
Yeah, it's so sad. Like, the guys who signed up, and then they have now like the gray profile picture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace.
Lucas 1379.
My friend,
When-
shitty coach.
NPFBC.
Oh yeah, he was my GM.
We've had. Yeah, he had to leave for like personal reasons, though, wasn't?
Yeah,
And then-
he had like a
Oh,
he
did
had
he
a
really?
wedding, like a funeral.
A 1 clean break.
Oh god.
Please.
God, I don't.
Wait, did
Clean
Lucas join
break.
before?
Josh,
What?
where is
That's-
Josh Glick? I
wow.
need Josh Glick right now. Josh Glick.
Rumor has it that there is a person being posted currently.
Uh-oh. Hype.
Oh, hype. Tanner, what's his face?
That's fine.
Maybe.
Oh, I see it.
Watch it be an. Oh, Graham Burnett. Watch it be like an offensive tackle. He posted.
Ooh. Oh, my.
Oklahoma. He's in the Texas sub-region. Shit, I'm not gonna get him.
6
He's going to Oklahoma.
Look
I'm
at
not even.
look at those
Oh, yeah,
numbers.
Ted's-
Holy Lord.
Ted's gonna drop a
40
shit ton.
touchdowns. 40 touchdowns.
Wow. Yeah, I don't want him to go to Chicago Ted because I play Chicago Ted in a few years.
7 foot, 310 pounds. Scrambling.
With an Oklahoma name.
Danger, you should put 100.
That was.
Danger, put all your points on him, please.
I wouldn't get him.
It's pretty. This is going to be the. Wait, who was? I guess last year we had Joel King, and the year before that AJ Jefferson. So.
Danger, I will buy you dinner if you put all your points on him.
Oh wait, no, this is the 4th recruiting cycle. Last year was Sean Hamilton, who didn't get as much hype as the previous 2.
No, I'm not putting all my recruiting points on because I would not get him.
I might. Rumor has
Yeah,
it
you
the second
would.
one might be up as well because I'm bored.
Chicago, he's going to Ted.
Oh, don't go to Ted, please. Oklahoma.
Second one. Second.
Nah, I think Ted spreads his points more on top guys.
He's going to. I think Time might put all of his points on him too.
That's possible.
Not even Ted, please.
I just hope there's a good like Charlie Walter type 3 or 4.5. It's not going to go for 100, but maybe like 50 points. Won't declare early because he's only a 4.5. Oh no. I also think scrambling quarterbacks are better in college than they are in the pros, just from what I've noticed.
Otar,
Oh, though.
maybe.
Except the ones that Kafka trades away.
Yeah, if you want, bring me Todd Lester. I'll make him a good quarterback in year 2.
No, honestly, if we hadn't traded up in the draft, I think we'd be playing Alex Bridgewater right now. But
That's why you were hyping him up so much.
what? No, I just liked Alex Bridgewater coming into the draft, but I didn't scout him or anything like that.
Should have scouted him.
I should have, but I didn't.
Alright, this Graham Burnett guy looks a little off to me. I don't know what it is.
What? Why?
Did you just look up images of random or high school players
Yeah, I did.
to put up there?
I think it might be the pads and going down the body. It just looks all wrong to me.
Well, I just think it's awesome when you reverse Google search that image. It just says best guess for this image, high school football quarterback. Oh, it's Brandon Hames is the real hypothesis.
I don't trust it because it doesn't look like he has thumbs. I don't like that.
Stop critiquing my picture choice. Just went on Google and picked some random shit. Second one's about to be up.
Here we go. Here we go.
I should just remove the picture so you guys don't whine.
I like the pictures though. It
No,
adds some-
we're not whining.
I like the pictures because I know I know what I'm getting. I like to look at them, see what I'm.
I guess you can figure out what race they are because I'm picking correct ones.
Yeah, I know. That's the other thing.
Ooh,
I don't want to make.
Michigan.
Oh, babe.
Michigan. He's a Michigan man.
Wait.
He's a Michigan man.
Oh, shit.
He is a
Uh,
Michigan State lock.
Receiver 2.
No, I
'cause
know
he
what's
knows what
happening.
he's doing.
I know what's happening.
6'2", 203.
It's
And
gonna be
before-
between it's gonna be between me and Sophos because we both want quarterbacks because both of my guys are gonna be gone pretty soon.
Wait, don't you have like a?
Sophos is a sophomore.
Yeah, don't you have a
wait,
sophomore deal?
well, yeah, I do
Tell me,
too,
bro.
but I mean, I need to prepare for the future
You have
because
like
Melvin's
two
gonna be a
or
junior
four-
next year, so he'll be a senior by.
you
So I need my
recruit for
quarterback.
I
Yeah, I
gotta
know, that's what I'm saying.
I like
be a
the
current junior.
look of Tanner Bowman more than I like Graham Burnett.
That's a nice jersey. I really like that one.
I look at Tanner Bowman and I
That's-
see this guy's
That's a
very
good picture of him. He just
He's a gym rat. He's scrappy. He's a hard worker.
There's some pretty
Think
sexy
he called
unis
dibs.
out of high school.
He's got the white cleats, so you know he's a playmaker.
I will be posting the final one for tonight very shortly.
Also, you look at Tanner Bowman. He's good with his legs too. He scored 7 career touchdowns.
yeah, but look at I don't know. Look at his footwork. He's crossed his legs. That is bad form. In this picture.
Stop criticizing the damn picture.
No, I'm critiquing his play. Just
I
look
can
at it.
I can work with him. You know, I'm a QB whisperer. Just look at how Melvin Jefferson is.
You ruin quarterbacks.
No, I don't.
Dean,
You.
That's why Aaron Kotar's a not great NFL quarterback.
Dude, he was so good in college, though. He was so
But, no,
good.
I really like Tanner Bowman
Third
because
one's up.
most of the pocket quarterbacks who come out are low mobility. This guy looks like he could be a medium mobility guy.
oh Luke Cobb, oh please,
Over
mercy.
oh shit. 6'5", 198 speed.
Bring him to Athens.
Oh my god, that's sexy.
I'll be releasing about a couple of these over the course of the next couple of months. I want to do more than last time, so I'll probably release like 30 of these.
Oh, sweet.
So Luna, I think there might be a typo. Look, it says he has 194 receiving yards. I assume it's
Yeah, hold on.
40 something.
It's like first wide receiver he has 194 yards.
Where do you, oh yeah, yeah.
2.5
No, I
yards.
think we
per
should just
catch.
leave it like it is.
It's 1,944.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But that'd be really interesting if there was something that randomly wrong in his stats.
That's 25,
He's just a bust. You know he is.
25 yards per catch. Oh my gosh.
2.5 when it's
I
more
don't
than,
really like his. I like his 2 fumbles. I don't like that. He's got to learn
Yeah.
to secure the
he
ball.
didn't fumble his junior year. Maybe the increased workload.
You know who I see
Increases.
when I look at this? You know who it reminds me of?
Al Davis.
AJ Green.
I knew you were gonna say AJ Green.
Al Davis. What?
Al Davis.
Al DeVito. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
The Georgia wide receiver right now. That's basically this guy.
yeah. Oh no, Weiss is going after this guy. No, Weiss, get away. Back up, Weiss.
You know who Tanner Bowman reminds me of? Blake Shell. You know, he's just really average. Everyone should just back away. You know, he's just gonna be a bust.
Who?
Yeah, Saloon, if you want to keep posting these, no one's going to argue with you.
I might post one more before I go to bed, but I'm not going to announce what time it's going to be.
Dun dun dun. Man, I'm already hyped for next year recruiting. Can we just start? Can we just end this year?
I know, Dane.
Yeah, this stop. Give me Daquan Darcy, and then just go to next year.
Hold on, I need to update the picture because it's the same picture as Hillary.
Yeah, I don't like that Weiss is going after this guy. I feel like my chances have. I feel like he's going to lay a bunch on him.
Alright, that's it for me. I gotta do some other stuff.
Alright.
I'll plan on doing this again next week, and we can do it for round 4 at the same time.
Yeah, we'll do it around 4.
Good show, everybody.
Peace out.
So we're done here?
Yep, we're done.
Hey,
Until next week.
until next
All right,
week. This
see
was
you guys
actually
then.
really well done.
Yeah.
Good job.
Well done all around.
I need to do calculus
So,
homework now
yeah.
because I've been putting it off to do this. Thank you very much. Not calculus, physics.
All right.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
This has been CFBHC Roundtable.